I'm Bart Herbison, Executive Director of the Nashville Songwriters Association, with the amazing human being Benita Hill today and the story behind the song of Two Pina Coladas. This is one of my favorite stories behind the song. Two Pina Coladas, you're working for Mr. Alan Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
Take it from there.
Well, I was working at Jack's Tracks, it was called then, recording studio that Alan Reynolds owned at the time and was producing Garth Brooks. Garth had come in to record his Sevens album. I had asked Alan if it was okay if I pitched Garth some songs, and he said, "Of course, you're a songwriter,
You know you're
so
the
please
only
go
songwriter
ahead."
in the history that would have asked permission, but I love that. That's so you, Benita. And with Alan,
Well,
I mean, and you know Garth heard that story later.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alan is such, oh God, he's an amazing person. I have
Because half
nothing
of
but
them would
the
have never
highest
asked
honor
permission,
for
and
him.
half of them would have never pitched the song.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, actually, I did not pitch that song.
Right.
I was working there, and during the time that I was working there, Sandy Mason, Sean Camp, and I got together. We used to write together a lot. Sean was a staff writer at Alan's company, Forerunner, and the three of us got together. We had written a bunch of songs before we wrote that one, and we got together on this one day for another writing session, and it was a really cold, gloomy day. It was February. It was raining. It was just really yucky. So we just fantasized about how nice it would be to be at the beach having a pina colada, or maybe two, like one in each hand. So we had been like hitting it hard and trying to come up with something that we all could feel, to write that day, and it was like not happening. I was like, oh, I don't know about that idea, this, that. So we were just running ideas back and forth till we just decided, well, let's write that. That sounds like fun. So we wrote that pretty quickly, made a little demo of it, and Sandy actually pitched it to Alan Reynolds. And I didn't think that anybody, except maybe Jimmy Buffett, would cut that song.
Right.
But he cuts, he's a great writer himself, so he has plenty of his own songs, so I didn't really think he was going to do it. But Sandy, at the time, he had a record label here, Margaritaville Records, so Sandy was going to take it over there and drop it off. So she ran into Alan, and he said, "Let me hear your new song." So she played it, and he said, "Oh, wow, let me hear that again." So she played it again. He goes, "I think I'm going to play that for Garth." And, when she came back and told me, I was kind of dumbfounded because I didn't think that would be anything that Garth would do, but he did, and I'm so glad he did. And he told me later that he was surprised that the song was he said in his live shows, that and Friends in Low Places were like the two biggest, crowd, get 'em up and rockin' kind of songs. So
This week, Benita Hill, Two Pina Coladas for the Nashville Tennessean. That's the story behind the song.
I was feeling the blues, I was watching the news when this fella came on the TV. He said, "I'm telling you, science has proven everybody all comes from the sea." Well, that got me going without even knowing. I packed right up and drove down. Now I'm on a roll and I swear to my soul, tonight I'm gonna paint this town. So bring me 2 pina coladas. I want one for each.